Hello everybody, welcome back to Surviving Mars. Well, look at that. That is an RC transporter, and this RC transporter is loading metals. Because this RNC transporter is going to then deliver now those metals to those pipes here, unload them, and the drones of this commander build the pipe. That's the theory. That's a pretty far-fetched theory, is it? No, it's not really. I hope it's working. So this is something I came up with and probably will work. We had to import a transporter for that though. And here we have now the transporter. Let's unload some metal. Perfect, just a bit metal. My drones are being unloaded now and they should go for it. Perfect, they're going for it. And right, it's working. And we have now the water extractor down here and the concrete extractor. The thing that I've read is that with the water extractor, it is complicated. Yes, you actually need to have those pipes all the way to your main base for them to work properly. You don't need to have the same thing with concrete extractor, metal extractor, stuff like that. That doesn't need any people on board. This might just work then as well. Okay, so at least we have the pipe here now, and that's that. Now we're going for something really, really cool. Over here, we have finished the telescope, the Omega telescope, which is up and running now. And this looks pretty cool, right? Doesn't it? The benefit that it offers is even better. So remember that telescope here opens up breakthroughs for the research. And I've looked them up, and what I found was really, really cool. We got those three breakthroughs. That one here increases the power production by 100%. Okay. That one here reduces the travel time from Earth to Mars by 50%. Okay, but this one here instantly gained 20% in all terraforming parameters. This one here is the real deal, and that's what we are right now researching. And it doesn't even take that many research points. You know, it should be researched within 2 days. We are doing that now, and that instantly pushes atmosphere, temperature, and water to 100%. And vegetation to 66%, and with the special project to over 70%, and that all within one episode. Oh my, this is the jackpot. I gotta say that. That was really, really surprising to get such a huge bonus on that. Omega telescope, I love you. And plus it also looks pretty cool. So we have that. Researching now. That's very, very important. Now, the next thing, I would like to go for the next dome here right away. We're still waiting now a bit of the research and then see what happens when those three parameters reach the 100%. And I will probably be able to build a capital city then. Yeah, because improve the atmosphere and the temperature of the planet to support life outside of domes. So the capital city will not be a dome anymore. It will be an outside city. And we can do that once we reach the 100% there. Unfortunately, I found out about that so late because I'm already done with atmosphere and temperature there, almost done with them. And we also get more dense forests here, as you can see. The mountains are still red. I don't know, that should change at some point as well, once we get more vegetation probably. And of course I want to have vegetation around the capital city then as well. So I really don't know at this point where to actually build that capital city. This one here looks just perfect for it, but it's so far away from the other domes. I would rather like to have it here somewhere, even though that looks small. This one looks better. Perhaps we go for this one then. But, or we can even, I think we could even build it down here. Even down here somewhere might be an option. Since we have an outpost there now already, we could transport everything there. Right, we're researching it 50%. Let's have a look at the rockets. All three rockets are on the way to special projects then once again for that. And I think we're pretty much done with the wonders. So the Geoscape Dome, I'm waiting for that. We do have 22 homeless people, so that's fine. And most of my domes have now a green comfortable rating there as well. So the good thing is people don't commit suicide anymore or try to flee back to Earth. That's something to look forward to. Okay, so we are back at 60% now. We can just enjoy the beautiful scenery here while we wait a bit. Machine parts, we have 400 machine parts. The upgrade is 800 for the last upgrade here in the Mohole mine. I'm skeptic about that. Alright. Planet habitable. Since the founders set foot on Mars, we have dreamt of a day we could tread freely upon the red sand. Today, this dream has finally manifested onto reality. Go out, fellow Martians, breathe in the Martian air and be proud. We are now able to open our domes and rely on the Martian atmosphere alone to provide the oxygen and warmth we need to survive. If opened, domes will no longer require an oxygen supply and will become cheaper to build. However, if conditions worsen, we stand ready to seal them up again. Let's open the domes. Oh my goodness, amazing. Milestone achieved, breathable air, and we also go finish now that one here. Milestone reached, water terraformed. Next milestone reached. Amazing. We have toxic rain. I don't know why we have toxic rain. Shouldn't be possible anymore. I don't know why, but it's happening. But we are at 100% atmosphere, temperature and water now on Mars. That is achieved, and the domes no longer need to have a wall between them. We have open domes now, and let's go for the capital city. Oh yeah, it's big. Oh, it's not a predefined building anymore. It can be small or it can be big. Yeah, let's build it here. Let's get rid of that forestation plant there. We don't need it anymore. Oh, this is exciting. We have terraformed Mars, guys. We can now live on the outside. People don't need to wear suits anymore when going outside. They can just walk around now. It's a bit scary though. Gone are days where we have protected domes. And they need to just live on their own now. And here we can have a beautiful big capital city. I don't know why it looks like that. This is where the capital city is. Oh, okay, because, well, it's been separated here with those cables. So we just need to get rid of them. Right, and we probably will also need to get rid of that drone hub here. So let's build a new drone hub there. Here. And then we can salvage those things there. Perfect. Now we should be able to better build this one. So it also looks like something. Still looks a bit strange to me. Why is it not built? What's that? This one's gone now too. There are some resources here. I think they are a problem. No active research. Yeah, let's get the Dream Reality Project Morpheus. And then we go for, I think, some money. Looking better now. There's still a problem here. Perhaps we need to flatten this terrain. And let's get one of my commanders there with the 8 drones on board. We do have some special projects now, but I only need to do the vegetation for now. And we're also not losing any atmosphere. Very nice. At the moment it doesn't look good because we have those mysterious mirages again. Something I don't really understand up to this point. Disappearing now it seems, yeah. Okay, let's try this again. It's still not looking good. Oh, now it's perfect. That's it. That's the capital city. Needs quite some resources. Not as many as I thought they would need. And this one here also needs a power cable. Okay, and let's see what special project we have. There is another one for the forestation. It's already happening. We could have cloud seedling again. Yeah, let's do that. Improves the soil quality. And capture meteors. No, we don't want to have meteor showers anymore. There's not much here anymore that we could do. We could... No, actually there's nothing else for the moment, so we can just keep our rockets here and build this beautiful big capital city. It's going to take quite a while. Oh, this is so cool. And then we can have like... Wait a second, yeah, the drone hub there. And then we can have so many research things here. We're going to reach the 10,000. And so many more people can live here. And we are also going to have the tourists here. So what I also want to have is a forestation plant. I know it doesn't add anything anymore, but it still adds bushes and green and trees, and we want to have that.
Sector scan.
Okay, and also another drone hub here then. Very good. Let's also connect this one here with power. It should be connected then. No problem there anymore. And then we can use our rockets to get some tourists here to this planet. There the drones are getting the goods there. Unfortunately, this drone hub has only 6 drones. We should kind of change that. Let's go into our command center. Nope. Transportation. Right. This one has too many drones here. And this one has too many drones. Well, let's get some of them to this one here. Okay, so this one has now 19 drones. So that should be a bit faster here for the capital city. Seed vegetation project is also completed once again. So we are at 71% now. And I would love for these mysterious lights to stop at some point. It looks so nice without the domes there. Just some smaller settlements everywhere now. And theoretically, I think at this point we don't need those passages anymore. The way I see it, people are just walking around now here. Not minding those passages there. Okay, so in the future, if I have another playthrough, I know now how to properly build this whole thing, because this looks just ugly, you know. No one would like to live here. I mean, I would rather have the dome up here again, because they're now totally surrounded by noise. At least the capital city is going to be beautiful, because there's no noise around it. Just some other domes. And this is where we're going to have the tourists and stuff like that. But for a first playthrough, I think it looks pretty good though. And this one's being finished soon, hopefully. Yeah. The research for the Dream Reality and the Last Wonder is also coming along splendidly. And I don't think we need the Geoscape Dome anymore. We probably could have another capital city here then. Oh, you can only have one. Okay. And the network node requires a dome. Oh, this one here, for example. What does it do again? It increases the overall research output of the dome. Right. So perhaps we should use it then on the capital city dome. Might be the best option in this case. Just a bit more concrete now coming in. And then we can build the capital city. I'm going to send one of the rockets that we don't use at the moment. Oh, seed project is available. Let's do that right away. Anvil 1 is doing that. And Anvil 2 is going back to Earth and getting some tourists then. Coming back with those. Off you go. And something else that I can do is, I have too many rare metals, so I could just, you know, allow exports. So they're all transporting exports now, look at that, to my space elevator, and I get lots of money out of that.
Sector scanned.
Because I've got way too much of that anyway. Let's sell it one more time. Still idle. Not doing anything here. Perhaps it's waiting for 100. Now it's 100. And there we have the capital city also being finished now. Looks beautiful. We also get another achievement for that. And what this one needs, I think, now is, yep, water. Of course, we still need water here. So a pipe. This one here still needs some power. And then we can have some grass and bushes and trees around it. And the same, I would say, for this one here. So we still wait for, hopefully, some electronics and metal. And right, we can start here now with building up an infrastructure on this very big dome there. So we could start, for example, I mean, it's still the same buildings, right? Yeah, we can still have those. The Hawking Institute. Right, and we can also get some more tourists then. So the biggest thing here is going to be in this one here. Is it's going to have lots and lots of apartments. And can I have a spire here? Yeah, there can be a spire in the middle. So it's probably going to be the network node.
Research complete.
No, it's not going to be the network because we already have too much research anyway. I actually don't know what to put in the middle here. Probably another archaeology because they look really cool. I don't see the... Oh, we can even have several here. 3.
Funding received.
Very interesting. Let's stop the exports again. I need my rare metals for electronics as well. Very good. That's a lot of money. We're at 12 billion now. Let's also continue the researching. We can build Project Morpheus then soon. I wouldn't even know what to research here anymore. We probably just go for the rest. Yep, there are the tourists. That's something we need to research. And yeah, allow the rockets to carry more passengers. That means more tourists. Right, I do like the archaeology. Should we have just 3 in the middle? They just offer a lot of space. I don't see the use in that, you know, 70% water safe. I don't need more water. Hanging gardens. I think that's something we still need to research. Where are the hanging gardens? There they are. A beautiful park complex that greatly improves the comfort. Yeah, let's do that too. So let's do that first actually. Let's do that first. The hanging gardens, and then we go for the space tourism. And then for the rest. The hanging gardens is beautiful. So we have the hanging gardens here then, plus 2 archaeologies or something. Yeah, 2 of them here. And then we have... That's going to take a lot of resources, but I do have those resources. Then we have those apartments. That's going to take quite a while. I think we can have some ornaments here in the middle, right? Or what is that? Those points there. There must be something in there we can put in there. Oh yeah, a small grocery, for example. Or I think those small parks there. Yeah. That might be an option too. Or a statue. That's also pretty cool. Let's have the small gardens here in that area where people live. Of course, what we also need is the Hawking Institute.
Sector scan.
So I could have 2 of them to boost the research to 10,000, which is the last mission goal that we have. Well, let's wait for that. Let's have the services first. So we have the... that's a difficult decision now. What to put here, here, here. We don't need any more factories for sure. Perhaps some farms on the outside. Looking pretty good so far. We could have an electronics store. VR store. Yeah, let's have a VR store here in the middle. A casino complex. And then we have a diner. Or a space bar, big one. Yeah, big space bar. Coming up fast, those buildings. Then I would like to have perhaps a bigger park here somewhere. Oh, none of these parks is really big. Large garden, there it is. And perhaps another bigger service building, like the gym here. And then a bit of shopping, so an art store, a grocer, and the electronics store. We definitely need the infirmary. I think there is a better building for this that we can research for the infirmary, something that offers more. Oh, we have researched that already and I just can't find it. No, I think that's the only building that we have when it comes to health. Right, and more people can live here now. The buildings are being completed. Of course, takes a lot of resources. What we can do now, I think my rocket has arrived on Earth. Let's go. Oh, yeah, let's wait for the terratourism there. Then we can go for the tourism. And what I also want to have, the research... Where is it? Hawking Institute, there it is. 2 of them. Just besides another Martian university, so that's the education area. We also have the nursery here for children. Actually, that's too far away from the living complexes. I want to have that here. Right. So there we have the playground. And a school.
Research complete.
And the nursery. Just where we have the infirmary. So I probably will need a second one then. And then we have the Martian University and the Hawking Institutes. 2 of them here. Very nice. And the Hanging Gardens might also be an option now. Let's have a look at that. Hanging Gardens. A beautiful park complex increases the comfort of all residences in the dome.
Sector scan.
Oh, that looks just good. I'm still waiting for the forestation plant. Still still needs a bit more electronics. I don't know why no one delivers anything. Probably because they're too busy with other things. So I want to have like gardens and trees and forests around that capital city here. Right, the seed ad is on its way. Nothing else here though. And yeah, we're just lacking a bit of vegetation now. So 30% more. We need to wait there a bit. Other than that, we're pretty much done, I think. And right, the last wonder is also something we need to build then. That is the Project Morpheus. That also looks pretty cool. We can, yeah, somewhere here then. Stay tuned.